And a good morning to you all. It is a Thursday, downside of the week. Today, supposed to be a better day. And let me say for the record, boy, that light's kind of bright here. Let's see if I can move that over a bit. Yeah, yeah, still kind of reflecting there. Sorry about that, but you got to see me. Hey, I lied. Yesterday I said for the fourth day, may the fourth be with you. All I had was a cookie jar and a T-shirt. I completely forgot about my "May the fourth be with you" tie. This, if you recall, because I wore this last year on May 4th, and because I actually had a brain back then, and I remembered, but given to us by some very good friends of ours at Christmas time a couple of years ago. And the promise was, their request was, you just have to wear it on the air every year on May 4th. And I forgot this year after remembering last year. But today is May 5th. Revenge of the Sith. So this is kind of the dark side. And of course, when you have stormtroopers, you tend to think more of the dark side than anything else. So uh, I did lie. Well, no, I didn't lie because I didn't do it on purpose. It was an honest mistake. But I did not tell the truth. I apologize for that because integrity is what, well, kind of allows me to get good ratings, hopefully. So there you have it. We have May 5th, Revenge of the Sith. Of course, today is also Cinco de Mayo. Maybe you'll enjoy some good sangria or enjoy little Mexican festivities for the day. But right now, weather-wise, we are dealing with some nasty fog here. And something, it's always difficult. I never like to go too push to our, especially when we see fog like this. I mean, you look at this at first look, and you're like, wow, boy, it's foggy as all heck in downtown Erie. And indeed, it is. But we are the Renaissance Center. Several, we're at the top of the Renaissance Center. So we're looking through the fog toward the surface. It may not, probably not nearly as bad looking as it is up here in downtown Erie. But regardless, you definitely want to be careful as you plan your travels. In fact, let's go to the bayfront and look out over the bay. And okay, well, boy, that changed. Earlier, there was nothing. Now you can see there actually is some pretty good fog there at the bayfront. So take care. What's happening? We're getting that we had two types of fog here. Well, let's go through the rest here first. And let's go to Edinboro. They had some dense fog earlier. It's still pretty dense there at Edinboro for this morning. Conneaut Lake, probably still dense because they're right there in the lake. And yeah, wow, check it out there. A lot of dense fog. I'm going to go through all of them here. Let's go to Girard. And they got some fog. And yeah, you notice missing the cannon there. I don't know. We never, a truck similar to this one, a semi truck hit it earlier. Well, that's a dump truck. But anyway, they had to take the cannon out. Now, it's been decades and nobody hit it. Now we've had the third hit of the cannon. The first two were on the east side, but the west side one got hit. So they took it away, getting it repaired. But anyway, you can see the fog here. Battles building, hard to be seen. The airport. Let's see how the fog is looking there. Wow. Okay. So we have some pretty dense fog here around the region. And let's just do them all here. Let's go to Meadville. And not bad. Meadville, this is the best look that I've seen. Still some fog in distance, but it looks like the visibility at least a mile. And our tower cam, is it shrouded in fog? No, it's not. But you can see the fog here in the background. In fact, let me zoom out a little bit here on that. Let's give the full zoom, and we'll zoom out. You'll see that the fog is fairly shallow. You can see the sky up here. So we have two types of fog, as mentioned. The type that's in Edinboro and Corey and all the inland spots is what we call, it's basically radiation fog. That's because the radiation, the lack of radiation, that radiation is leaving the surface of the Earth. And when skies cleared out after midnight last night, allowed the temperatures to get to the dew point, and that's what you get. But here, this fog here is advection fog. That's where we get that light wind off the lake, off that moist flow off of Lake Erie, and it's very light, so it hugs the lake shore, and you saw all that fog. So it's something that will eventually burn off. Those of you farther inland, the fog should burn off fairly quickly within the hour. But that advection fog here coming off the lake, because it's a continuous feed off the lake, may take a little bit longer. But by midday, everyone should have a decent amount of sunshine. Miranda Bailey, good morning to you. Hello, Bunny Hopper. Darlene Goodamote, glad you like the tie. I like it as well. Good morning to you, Charlie from Bradenton, Florida. Nice to see you. And a little farther north in Jacksonville. Good morning to you, Bob and Sue. Maryland, hello there at the Borough. You got some fog, I'm sure, this morning, 41 chilly degrees. Thank you, Gary. Glad you like the tie. Hello to you, Kenneth, West Springfield. Yep, we're calling for 70s and 80s next week. We'll talk about that in a moment here. Thank you, Miranda, again, for the tie. Becky's still got some dense fog there in French Creek, a chilly 42. Lori, good morning to you out there at the Borough, 43. Hey, Kim. Thick pea soup fog out there at the Leisure at the Leisure Lake Campground out in Corey, 45. So, so Maryland has sunshine, at least at her house there. Miranda, Meadville isn't like Erie, still pretty foggy at the Park Avenue Plaza there. Thank you, Miranda. Chatty Cathy's got some fog. And yeah, you had some thick fog driving into Erie. She's got 43 there. Well, we'll try to get some good weather for you, Charlie. Lori still has some fog, ready for the warm weather. And yes, we're all ready for it. Hey, Cindy, no fog in Green Township. All right, that's good to hear. And Maryland, again, Maryland's got no fog out her way in Edinburgh. So the fog is patchy, no doubt. Hello, Karen. Good morning to you. And again, things are looking in much better shape for today. Yeah, well, we'll see about the air conditioning weather there. Hey, Laura, good to see you. Foggy out there in West Springfield. Thank you for that. Deborah Lynch, good morning. Glad you could all join us for today. So again, we're looking at some fairly decent weather here. Futurecast actually, I think, did a pretty good job with the fog. And they burn it off through the morning. As you can see, by midday, everyone is fog free in the early afternoon. The big question is the next couple of days, how hard will we get hit with the rainfall here? So here's Futurecast on Friday. You can see, all right, this is newer data. They're much more bullish here on bringing some rain into Erie for Thursday, for tonight into Friday, at least during the morning hours. Tend to diminish during the afternoon. So as we head on towards Saturday, again, clipping us here in Erie, but there is definitely some question as to how far north it'll be. We're putting in showers in the forecast, smallest chances here in Erie, and better chances farther toward the south. The northeast flow will keep things a little chilly next couple of days, but then we'll throw up the 7-day here and give you the good news. And we are going to have a definite warm up here after a little bit of a chilly weather Friday into Saturday. Again, could be a little drippy at times. And, you know, for Friday and Saturday. Saturday could be kind of chilly. I got 57. It might be more like 54, 55. Let's see how that goes. Mother's Day still looking decent. Some sunshine and temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. And then the sunshine continues Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The only fly in the ointment for early next week, I don't see any rainfall. But the high pressure that's given us this warm weather is not the typical, we call it the omega high, where the shape of an omega on the weather charts, that's a good indication of warm weather. Now this one, we're going to have a high that's going to settle in New England. Still giving us a southeast flow, and we'll still be warm. But there is a possibility that we may not get quite as warm. We got 80 for Wednesday. New models are showing the big low pressure system developing in the deep south. Now, won't affect us with rain, but it may kind of taper off that warm up here. So we'll still put the 80 there, and hopefully it'll go through. Tom and Craig are going with 80. They had 83. I did tweak it back to 80, and they're big with it. Weather Service, I even checked them. They're all bullish on going about 80. So, that's a good sign. When the forecasters across all different types of genre all forecasting the same thing, that's certainly some good news. And really, it will be a nice day. If we hit 80 or 83, it's still warm as we head toward Wednesday. But in the meantime, there you have it there. Enjoy today. Once that fog burns off, low beams, take it slow. But as we head toward tomorrow and Saturday, you have to dodge a few raindrops, but things improve for Mother's Day and into next week. So there you have it there, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Let's do it one more time at the end of the week tomorrow. Enjoy your day.